So now this has been cooling. You can touch it now. I actually chilled it and took it out, but it's at room temperature now. And this is the fat that surfaces when it chills to room temperature. So you can put it in the freezer and freeze it and thaw it, or just cool it, or put it in the refrigerator and cool it, or leave it at room temperature. Or if you want to use it right away, just let it separate, let it sit for 10 minutes and separate it, take the fat off with like a ladle or a spoon. But I'm gonna use the wire whisk, but if you don't have one, you can use a slotted spoon. Once the fat's separated and it's at room temperature, you'll see how easily it comes off. You just scoop it out in pieces and get rid of it. So this is chicken fat and that olive oil we used at first. So you can do it with a slotted spoon if you want. It's just easier to do it with a wire if you have one. You can see I put it in the freezer and let it thaw. If you have the time, go ahead and put it in the freezer or the refrigerator. It just makes it easier to do that, and then let it thaw to separate the fat. And you'll see how it's sticking to the wire whisk. And then once you've done that, you're down to just stock. Now, if you don't like the little pieces and particles floating around inside of there, that's just leftovers from your vegetables and such. You know what you put in it. There's nothing strange in it. If you don't like them, get some cheesecloth and strain them out. But there's nothing bad in there. You know what you put in there. You saw what we put in there. It's just a natural stock. And then one of the ways to store it, take your old water bottle. This is 12 ounces. Your leftover water bottle. Don't get rid of it. Here, hold this. Can you just hold the bottom? Just take and pour some of it in here. Don't fill it up all the way because you're going to freeze it. Liquids expand. Just take and pour it up to about right there. Put your cap on, throw it in the freezer like that. And then next time you need chicken stock, you got it in the freezer, frozen, take it out to thaw it. Or you could put some in a container like this. Up to about here, it's gonna have about a 10-day shelf life, 10 to 14 days. And so by doing it like this, you can store it in your freezer and just take it out as you need it. That way you don't put it in the fridge in a big container and then throw it away after 14 days because you forgot it was in there. Just freeze it like this, and it's perfect, all natural chicken stock done, better than what you buy in the store. There you go. All done.